Large on Capitol Hill. That is the very last day Senate Republicans can move to repeal and replace Obamacare with a minimum of 50 votes. The latest effort by Senators Lindsey Graham and Bill Cassidy can only afford to lose one more Republican after Rand Paul announced his opposition. That puts major pressure on the three GOP senators who voted no the last time.
We've had weeks of talking, and the only time they've gotten serious is when they're afraid that my bill may pass. And now they're coming to me, what about this and what about that?
They're ashamed of this bill. They're afraid to find out what it actually does. We've heard justice being blind. Our Republican colleagues should be walking around with blindfolds because they don't want to see what's in the bill they're being forced to vote for.
But this is not repeal. This is not what we promised. And the thing is, this is not the last chance. We will have many more opportunities. Obamacare is unwinding, and there's nobody for repeal more than I.
Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel is live on Capitol Hill. This is getting more and more interesting by the day.
No doubt about it, Julie. Good afternoon to you. Facing that end-of-the-month deadline to pass this bill with 50 votes, President Trump is weighing in on Twitter saying, I hope Republican senators will vote for Graham Cassidy and fulfill their promise to repeal and replace Obamacare, money direct to states.
Our last best chance, and Donald Trump has done everything in his power to pass this bill. A vast majority of Republican governors are on board. They want the money, they want the power, they want to get health care out of Washington, they want to do it themselves, and I guarantee patients in this country will do better.
Some Republican senators to watch: Maine's Susan Collins, Arizona's John McCain, and Alaska's Lisa Murkowski.
There are many concerns that I have about the Graham Cassidy proposal. They include the fact that they make fundamental changes in the Medicaid program for the first time in more than 50 years without having the kind of in-depth hearings and vetting to see exactly what the consequences would be.
The president is also putting pressure on the Kentucky senator who says he's a no, tweeting, Rand Paul is a friend of mine, but he is such a negative force when it comes to fixing health care. Graham Cassidy bill is great, ends Obamacare. Then there's Hillary Clinton also weighing in on Twitter, writing, nothing is more important than saving the Affordable Care Act from another cruel effort to take health care away from millions of people. Other Democrats are attacking this Republican plan.
And is that health insurance, if it doesn't cover mental health or substance abuse treatment in the middle of an opioid epidemic? I want to remind Republicans that health care isn't political, it's personal.
Republican leaders continue meeting with their